Hearing that what they'd be learning would help in walking about in the world above, Claire felt as though it would be a good thing. Thinking about her original goal of becoming a doctor, it was a path that required hundreds of hours of studying and developing the skills necessary to help others. With this in mind, the idea of starting from a basic level no longer felt strange. Even though other adventurers aren't going about a similar path, I get the feeling that we'll be able to end in a better position compared to them, Claire thought to herself. "What do you think?" Claire asked Hannah. Hannah looked at the pile of iron ores and then to Dragny. "I think Dragny is right. We should start from the basics before we worry about doing the more challenging tasks." Hannah smiled at Claire. Hearing that they had the right attitude, Dragny nodded her head. "Now that we've got that dealt with, I'll go over the basics with how to transform the ore into iron." Dragny walked to the large container with pipes. Patting the object, Dragny said, "This is a blast furnace." Hearing the word, Claire felt like it was something she had heard before, but she didn't know from where. What the blast furnace does is take the ore and other items to pull out the iron from the impurities. We'll take the ore, limestone, and coke and dump it inside. Dragny explained. Pointing at the pipes, these are hot blast nozzles that feed hot air into the furnace. It's the reason why it's called a blast furnace. Slowly, as Dragny explained the process, Claire felt like she was back in class. Learning how the iron was separated from the impurities was something she had never thought she'd have to learn. At the bottom, we'll tap the pig iron and slag. Dragny pointed to two pipes coming out from the bottom. Claire hadn't noticed these pipes and saw that each one was at a different level. Noticing Claire's eyes, Dragny explained, "The slag isn't as dense as molten iron and will float on top. This allows us to tap the slag and iron." Dragny then indicated to two containers. These will contain the slag and iron. Raising a finger to warn them, the temperature of this stuff is extremely hot, so you need to be mindful of it. "What do we do with it after it goes into the containers?" Hannah asked the Dragonian. Smiling at the way they were attentive towards her words, Dragny continued. "After the cooling process, we'll store the pig iron and slag to be sold." Seeing that they were curious about the next step, she sighed. "We'll need to keep producing and selling the pig iron and slag until you can upgrade this location." Hearing that they need to upgrade their workshop, Claire asked, "Why do we need to upgrade?" "I thought we were going to make the weapons inside this place." Shaking her head, Dragny answered, "That's normally how it'd be done. But since I'll be walking you through the entire process, this place isn't large enough. We'll need a furnace to take the pig iron and make it into steel. The steel is what we'll use to make the weapons." Her eyes glanced at them. "I understand that the process is more involved than you expected, but this will help you in more than just creating the weapons. With the increased understanding of how your weapons are made, you'll be better capable of infusing your weapons with materials that allow them to handle their energy." "Are you talking about using magic?" Hannah's voice raised in excitement. Grinning at Hannah's reaction, Dragny said, "Yes, you'll be able to make weapons and armor that'll have special attributes, which you likely see as magic. Compared to the other adventurers making these objects, you'll be able to create weapons with far more power." The grin faded as she said, "Trust me, you'll need to have the equipment to take on the monsters inside this world you adventurers are currently exploring."